Hello and welcome, and thank you so much for joining me today. So we are going to be cash stuffing a total of $1,127 into our sinking funds. And if you guys have been here a while, you'll notice that I do have some new binders. I decided to splurge a little bit out of our organizing sinking fund and got a few new binders, and I did add quite a few new categories. I think I actually added like 20 new envelopes, which is a lot. And as we go through it, I'll kind of show you guys what I added. And I'm just going to point out that this hand is not painted. I was doing my nails last night and didn't have time to finish this hand, so it looks a little silly, but hopefully you guys won't be bothered by that too much. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started by counting this. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 400, 51, 52, 50, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, and 87, which is the $1,127 that we're going to be stuffing today. So first we're going to start in our high priority. And baby needs is getting $20 today. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, and $82. Clothing is getting $10 today. Food is getting $300. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And I feel like this is a category that we are very likely going to have to bump up soon. We're a family of 7. So it's me and my husband, and then we have a 9-year-old, an almost 8-year-old, an almost 6-year-old, and a 2-year-old and a newborn. But $300 every 2 weeks is starting to feel like it is just not enough. So we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and $26. 326 in food. Food storage is getting 5. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, and $69 in food storage. And this is an envelope that I've explained before, but we like to buy a lot of our food in bulk, just because we're such a big family. And so this is just to buy bulk food storage, like flour, sugar, things like that. Gas is getting 140. So we're gonna do 2 50s and 2 20s. 140. And that is all it has. We have been spending every penny of gas. Health is getting 5. So it has 20, 30, 35, 36, and 37 in health. Household is getting 10. And that is all it has. Personal hygiene is getting 10. So it has 10, 15, and $16. And I'm sorry if I seem a little bit rushed. Today's my husband's birthday. He's 32 today. And I'm trying to get this all done before he gets home so we can go do something fun. So pets is getting 40. Oops. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, and 74. Vehicle maintenance is getting 20. So it has 20, 40, 60, 61, and $62. Vehicle registration is getting 20. So now it has 20, 41. And our next vehicle to get registered, well, actually we do have our camper trailer, but other than that, my van is due in July. So we do have a little bit of time to save up for that. Vision and dental is getting 10. So it has 110, 15, and 16 vision and dental. And that is it for high priority. Next, we'll go into low priority. Date night is getting 5. So it has 15 total. Dining out is getting 50. So it has 51. Entertainment is getting 5, and that is all it has. Electronics is a new category that I added. I just want to start saving up for things like last year. I actually lost my cell phone on a roller coaster ride into like a pond that they had under it, and ended up having to go that day and get a new phone, which I didn't have the cash for. So I now owe to my phone company every single month, and I do not ever want to do that again. So we would like to have an electronics envelope so that if things like that happen, we have money set aside for things like that. So we're just going to be stuffing just a little bit at a time just for emergency type purposes. So that is getting 5, and it is all it has. And furniture is also a new category. And this is pretty inclusive of everything in our home, including like appliances, just once again as an emergency type thing, because we have, I think about 3 months after we moved into our house, we ended up having to replace the dishwasher, which luckily we did have the money for it, and it was like $800 to replace our dishwasher. But if something like that ever happened again, I want to make sure that we're covered and we don't have to dip into our $1,000 emergency fund if we don't have to. So this is a new envelope. It is also getting 5. Gifts is getting 50. And today is my husband's birthday, and then in a week is my son's birthday, and then 4 days after her birthday after his birthday is my daughter's birthday. So we've got a lot of birthdays coming up really close together. Miscellaneous is getting 5, and that is all it has. New vehicle. So this once again is kind of an envelope we just want to start saving for. So we don't currently need a new vehicle. Well, that's a lie. We do need a new vehicle. So our vehicles work just fine, but I have a van that is our family vehicle that whenever we travel, we use it, and it cannot tow anything. So we've had a truck that we use to tow with, like our trailer. We have a dump trailer and our camper trailer and things like that, but it only seats 6 people. And now that we have a new baby, we do not fit in it. So if ever we want to go camping or anything with our trailer, we have to either take 2 vehicles, or we want to save up and pay cash for like a Suburban or something that we can all fit in and tow. but it's not a rush, obviously, but we do want to start putting a little bit of money away so that we can do that in the future. So we are going to be stuffing this with $5. Organizing is getting $5 as well. Personal is getting $5. Preparedness is getting $5. So it has 10, 15, 20, and $21 in preparedness. 3 months ahead is getting $5. And I can't remember what it was the other day, but I ended up pulling money out of here for something. I can't remember what it was. But we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So $125 in 3 months ahead. And that is it for our low priority. Next, I am going to go into our house binder. I think this is it. Yes. So future investments is getting $5. So it has 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, and 52. $152 in future investments. Greenhouse, this is a new category. So we live in a pretty cool climate, and we do really love to grow a garden to offset the cost of groceries. And also we just love to produce our own food and have our own, like, we know how it was grown, we know what's in it, all the things. But because we live in such a cool climate, we have a really short growing season. And so we want to start saving up to build a greenhouse. So that is what this fund is for. So it is getting $5. Home remodel is getting $5. So it has 5, 10, 15, and 20. Home repair is getting $5 as well. So now it has 10 total. Land is getting $18. So 10, 15. Oh, sorry, $17. 10, 15, and 17. I forgot that I changed the amount of ones I was putting in. So in land, we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. $214 in land. Property taxes is getting $50. So this is for our, we own 2 rental properties, and this is because we own them outright, we have to pay property taxes twice a year, but I usually end up just paying once a year for a whole year. So in property taxes, we have 51, 52, 53, 10. $310 in property taxes. And then rentals is getting $5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. $28 in rentals. Tools is getting $5, and that is all it has. And yard and garden is getting $50. I think I messed up my denomination somehow. Uh-oh. I'm going to skip this for now, and I'll come back. So I'm going to go into my holiday sinking funds. So Valentine's Day is getting 5. They all should be getting just 5 except for Christmas. So in Valentine's we have 10 and 20. That is all we have in Valentine's Day. Easter is getting 5, and that is all it has. 4th of July is getting 5. And I'm probably going to start slowing down on this one. I can't imagine we're going to be doing anything crazy for the 4th with 5 little kids. So we're probably good to start slowing down. So we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, and $85 in 4th of July. Halloween is getting 5. So it has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Thanksgiving is getting 5. So 20, 30, 35, and 40. And this is actually a holiday that we spent a lot more than I was expecting. So when I slow down on the 4th of July, I'll probably start stuffing this one a little bit more. Black Friday is getting 5. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Yes, my brain just told me I counted that wrong for a second. Christmas is getting, see, I must have messed up. Oh, yeah, I don't need this 100. I need 2 50s. So I'll put this 100 in and take this 50 out. So Christmas has 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. $395 in Christmas. And New Year's is getting... Actually, I didn't plan for this. So New Year's is getting skipped. And next is an entirely new binder. So this is our vacation binder. So we live about 2.5 hours away from all of our family, and we go and see them probably at least 1 weekend a month. And I found that we end up dipping into all of our other sinking funds to pay for these weekends that we go to see them. And I would just like to not have that be the case anymore, to not have to dip into our regular gas or our regular food for when we go down there. So I am starting to stuff a little bit into this just so we have money set aside for when we go and travel to see family. So weekends away is getting 5. Flights is getting 5. Tickets is getting 5. Transportation is getting 5. Hotels is getting 5. Food is getting 5. Fuel is getting 5. Miscellaneous is getting 5. And camping is getting 5. And I guess I didn't really explain the point of this whole binder. So my kids have been saving all of their, all of our change for probably 2 years now to go to Disneyland. And we just haven't been able to make it happen. But we really want to make it a priority because our kids have been trying so hard to save money. We want to start saving for that trip. So we're just starting to put money away for that. I have a whole box full of change and actually quite a bit of cash in it that I'm going to need to put in here along with this. I'm going to break this up and put it in here as well for that vacation. I'm not sure when we'll take it. It could be a couple of years, but I do want them to realize that mom and dad are putting effort into it just like they are. So that is what this is for. And lastly is a new binder as well, and it is our kids binder. So I am going to start putting a little bit of money into each of our kids, as well as extracurricular activities, just because we just started them in baseball. So we have 3 kids in baseball now, and my goodness, I've spent hundreds of dollars on baseball equipment for them, things that they're required to have. And I didn't realize it was going to be so much, so I would like to just be prepared for that. Another new one is preschool. So we currently have a 2-year-old, and I just want to start putting money away for preschool now, just because the school gives a discount if you pay in full at the beginning rather than paying every single month. I think it's like a 15% discount, which is quite a bit when you're paying quite a bit of money for preschool. So I'm going to be putting money away for that. And then the rest of these are just things that we already had. So Hadley is getting 5. Cooper is getting 5. Callie is getting 5. And Callie put her Tooth Fairy money in here. So she has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Plus our 5 makes 18. What you doing, bud? Jet. Okay, go watch Blippi. Jet is getting 5. Miley is getting 5. Extracurricular activities is getting 5. Preschool's getting 5.
Oh.
Back to school is getting 5. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, $90 in back to school. I'm actually not stuffing this since the kids have their own money now. Birthday parties is getting 100, and my denominations are wrong. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Actually, I guess it's only getting 75. I don't know what I did. I somehow messed something up with my denominations, but I guess birthday parties is getting 75 instead of 100. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. $155 in birthday parties. And then that is it for the kids binder, but I am going to go back to the yard and garden and put this 50 in. So now it has 50, 70, 90, 1, 2, and 3. $93. And that is it for this cash stuffing. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I really hope that you'll consider liking and subscribing and leave me a comment down below, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.